Okay. What the hell is going on in life? Like, I have a YouTube channel, and before I even get into what and why this is happening now, I first need to introduce myself because I was raised in a good home. My name is Clarison Kanyile. I am 20 years old, turning 21 in 4 months, and I create entertaining content. And I've decided to start a YouTube channel now because if I don't, then I never will. I've had my fair share of exposure and experience on TikTok. I now know how to speak to a camera. I'm not shy, and I have zero social anxiety in my blood cells. I have decided to show that on camera. This is my life now, and I'm so excited for you to be a part of that. My first YouTube video is going to be a get to know me tag because everybody knows bits and parts of my life from TikTok because that's where I was born, right? But they only know what I show. And so the point of this video is for you to know more. In depth, that is what YouTube is for. Long form, in-depth content, personal, real life, you know? So let's do it. First question, what is your name? My name is Clarison Kanyile, okay? And I have, well, my parents were very young when they got me. And so if they were in today's age, they would be Ama 2000. And, well, I don't have a Zulu name like everybody else in KZN. My parents were very much playful, and so my name is Clarison. How did it come about? Well, my father's name is Clarence, okay? And growing up, his friends would call him Claire. Except some class, you know, Claire, you get? So when I came into the picture, it was a no-brainer, okay? I'm his son. His name is Claire. I am Claire's son. And that's how I got my name. Pretty cool. And I gave my father his flowers for that. My mom's decision, right, or voice was not heard clearly in the name giving discussion because my initial name was supposed to be Mode. I don't look like a Mode. I'm very much Clarence. Nobody on God's green and blue earth has the name Clarence. It's literally me because it was made up and we loved it, okay? That's my name. Right, next question. When is my birthday? Now, my birthday is very much on the 7th of June 2004. I mentioned this, I'm 20 years old, turning 21. I'm currently in my first year of university. Well, I go to school with kids, right? 2007, 2006, you got like 2 or 3 year difference. And that's going to be very beneficial as we approach the last few years of my degree because if I find my wife in uni, she will very much be younger than I. And I don't see a problem in this at all. So, love it. Third question, where do I live? Well, I'm in Durban, specifically in Newlands West, the hub of Durban's land. Go argue with the granny. West is such a cool place. Thank God for TikTok because it has somewhat commercialized it and yeah, we exist. You're still like that, but now I was though.
Stay like that, as Western boys.
Now in an era or a community, you do have suburbia and you have township, logic. My father lived in the suburban part, my mother rented in the township part. So for the first few years of my life, I very much existed in the township. And because my mother saw that that wasn't the best of environments to raise a kid in, I somehow ended up in my father's side of the family where my granny had a house and I grew up there, matriculated in that house, left school for university in that house. That is home. And so my father's side of the family were very close. Those are my people. My mother's side, it's occasional. I'll see you when I see you. And yeah, that's just about it. Question number 4. What is my favorite body part? Well, it's my teeth. I appreciate good teeth, right? Because I come from them. My mom, impeccable. My father, I don't even want to talk about. I mean, he went on to smoke and do all these other extreme things, but genetically, he was born with good teeth. And that allele was dominant, obviously, because I have these bad boys, right here. Love it. Also my height, like I'm not the tallest Joe out there. Like I went to the doctor and he got my height. I'm 5'5" in American standard, but generally I am 1,660 millimeters. Standard nowadays is 6 foot, you know? I feel like God knew what he was doing. If I was 6 foot and looked this good, I say this a lot, but I'll probably be somebody's father right now. I live in South Africa, a relatively short country. The girls are way down there. Boys says but we're not the tallest Joes out here. And so in any room, I am always the tallest because I am in South Africa. 5'5", love it. Question number 5, what are you doing right now? Now obviously this is not home, it's very much a res situation. I'm doing my first year in nursing at the University of Johannesburg. Why nursing? Well, nursing is a science, essentially, and that's why I chose it. But if my friend was to actually ask me, well, without being fake, I mean, nursing is a secure career. You can't start as a nurse, you get, the opportunities are limitless. But I did mention this in one of my TikTok videos. I do not see myself as a nurse, 30 years old, in a ward. I have dreams, and those dreams will not, cannot, and never will be fulfilled by a salary. Essentially, you cannot gain wealth working a job, which is why nursing isn't in my tenure plan. Question number 6, why social media? Well, I'll give you a 10-second backstory for you to have context and we will continue. Right, so as long as I could remember, I always had academic validation, and so I'm talking about debates, speeches, essays, class tests, public speaking. It's been my thing. So when I finally got my iPhone, which was in 2024 July, content creation became a thing. But remember that story of me and academic validation? Keep it there in your story. At this point, I'm working in a call center. I'm here because I believe that I do not need to go to school. I am going to make my way out of mud. Forex was on the list, right? And a plethora of business ideas that I thought I could pursue. I still have those. Still this day, actually. Now, it was either that or being a forex trader. And honestly, I had no peace at the time, okay? I remember watching all these forex tutorials on YouTube. I'm trying to get it in. It's just not coming. Then at the same time, listening to Millionaire Podcast. And I could remember a fat load of anxiety. And well, one thing led to another, and I remember being in tears on my knees in my room, asking God, like, man, I left 4 provincial office to study good degree. I'm talking about different disciplines of engineering, mechanical, civil, industrial, a lot, right? And they're like, why am I struggling in this course and trying to get this thing up? I have 10,000 rand saved, and it's been 6 months of working. Funny enough, I was actually in conversations of buying a container from this company that sells them, and well, I was gonna open a fast food joint, Emulence West. And if you know anything about containers, they cost, man. Even with that 10,000 rand, I was like, how long am I gonna be working here? I need funding. Well, nothing miraculous happened that night, but I do remember sleeping, waking up in the morning, getting to work, and ending up on the iStore website. Now, if you know anything about working in a call center, it is a very boring job, and so you find yourself on different sites just not to pass the time. And they had a sale. I'm talking about iPhones going for 5,000 rand, and I'm an impulsive spender. The special ends in 2 days. Really, I wanted a MacBook, and so I had 10,000 rand. With that, I ended up buying the phone that we're recording on right now, which is the iPhone 12 for 9,500 rand. Cash. And I vividly remember being at home and being like, why? Your phone is nice. Why? What about the ice cream machine that you wanted to buy? What about the container that you're in conversations of getting? Well, it was a dizzy move, okay? But it was a God move because a month later, I'm on TikTok. The only thing that is showing on my For You page, content creation tips, how to become a content creator in 2024, hooks, editing styles, and well, we are a product of our TikTok algorithm, and so I started creating. I started shooting, I started editing, and I remember writing a script for a voiceover vlog that I edited already. While writing, I could feel a flow of creativity oozing through me. Like reading the stuff on my page, this is proper storytelling. Now remember the story that I told you about Clemson and academic validation? Bring it back. I'm writing this thing and I'm like, this takes me back to my childhood when I would write essays, prepare speeches, generate creative ideas for debate. This feels natural. But over and above that, there was a piece that I cannot explain. A piece that I hadn't had for months now, with me trying to whip up something from this list right here. Well, I locked it. What of rhyming with those voiceover vlogs. From then on, I was like, okay, light bulb, I am doing this. And luckily enough, this has a business side to it. And that is something that I'm very much excited to explore. I have somewhat of an entrepreneurial muscle in my body and I want to exercise it. And I'm so glad that I get to do that in real time with you watching me. Question number 7. Do you have any tattoos? No, I don't. Obviously, I'm black. But the person who does is my friend. My long-time friend. He has tattoos, okay? And he has them on behalf of me. We had a conversation about this. I cannot get anywhere in my body. Like, one thing I love though about my skin, I'm not two-tone in any shape, form, or fashion. Everywhere, it's the same thing. And I love that. No tattoos. But I do have piercings. And this was very much like grade 10, adolescence, peer pressure, you come. I had a nose piercing as well. And I'm going to insert it. Okay, wait, can I close my eyes? Don't show me the teeth. Don't show me.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, I want to.
You move.
Don't show me. I'm going to close my eyes first. I'm going to close my eyes. I said the first one. Go to the first. 3.
Like a bird and a small baby on it.
Then what's
Mire,
I understand, but that face, I'm glad, has disappeared. Okay, now you have a gentleman. I take care of us as I should. Next question. What is your type? To answer your question, yes, I do have a type. Now we can discuss light skin or dark skin, but my answer to that question is dark skin. Okay, I want black babies. I want my son to be as black as I am. My daughter too. But light skinned women are pretty though. I don't like this thing of people being like, oh no, she was dark skin, she wouldn't be as pretty. She's light skinned, okay, and she's pretty that way. Let's leave it at that. In the next life, we can have a conversation, right? Now we have the last question. What are your vices? I have none, okay? I had before, and it was pornography. I had a horrible relationship with it. Now I can sense judgment from your screen. Can I have all the boys, girls? We're done now. Mars was on. It wasn't helping anybody. I realized that at some point I will have a wife, and she'll have to fight against this bad habit of mine. Now I'll be there comparing, like, oh, you don't do 1, 2, and 3, like I like 4, 5, and 6. So I had to let go. Alcohol, horrible. No, count me out. That thing does not stay anywhere in my body. I just feel horrible. I want to spew on everything that I see. But that's where we end the video. Thank you so much if you came from TikTok. I really do appreciate you. you. You mean a lot to me. More of these are coming, definitely weekly. I realized that everything that I want is on the other side of consistency. And what better way to start this than first year? Because things are a bit lighter, I assume. I don't know. But even if they were harder, I'm still going to do this. Because essentially, this is where my life will end, not an award. A job. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. See you next week. I'm done, lad!
Yeah?
Can we just fill this room with thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.